I'll go first. You might be surprised by my nominee. Bam Adebayo. I know. You wouldn't think that I would go at Bam in this type of game, but let me explain. So, Bam Adebayo, he's adorable. You know, he's 22 years old. He's becoming a star right before our very eyes. Mm-hmm. You know, we want to talk about, you guys may all rip me for Bobrovsky, but don't forget who started the Bam wagon, okay? I put the wheels on that baby. But this guy, you know, he's just so lovable. Everybody loves him. It seems like every star in the league seems to like Bam. He's just got that personality, that infectious personality that everybody will just gravitates towards Leroy. This past game, he wore a Bradley Beal jersey in the postgame. Mm-hmm. And then he says this, because he was asked, you know, recently, this was a week where he had Bradley Beal, he just beat Giannis, all this type of stuff. People know the Giannis connection, him and his agent. Giannis doesn't work out with players in the offseason, but he did work out with Bam, so he's one of the rare guys that have gotten that opportunity. So he was asked about the idea of recruiting Giannis Antetokounmpo to Miami. He goes, I don't want to pressure a man to make his own decision. At the end of the day, when that situation does happen, if he wants to have conversations with me, then I will talk to him. But I'm not going to pressure any man to make any decision. This is his life. He just had a child. You don't want to move your child from city to city. It's bigger than basketball for him at this point in his life because he's got kids, he's got family, he's got brothers. He wants everybody to be together and happy, so it's up to him. Then asked about Beal, Bam says, like the whole Giannis thing. If he wants to have that conversation, I'll have that conversation with him. But I'm not going to pressure any man to make a decision. His decision, his life, he can do what he wants to do. I mean, Bam. You wore Bradley Beal's jersey in the postgame. The damage is done, my friend. You're Mr. Steal Your Whale. Like, you go out there and you are looking to take all these orcas. Like, we know. It's great that you go out there and you say you're not pressuring anybody. You're not pressuring anybody. You're just being your lovable self. You can't help it that everybody just seems to gravitate towards you. Listen, Bam. All right, listen to me, man. Don't sweat it. The damage is done, my friend. All right? The damage is done. It's the Wizards' fault. It ain't your fault.
Are you padding the bill a little bit?
What do you mean?
Like you're overstating a little bit.
I don't think I am.
All right.
Am I? Leroy, have you seen a player wear another player's jersey in a press conference backwards?
Nope.
Never. Damage is done, my friend.
All right.
What do you got?
I got yours.
Really?
And it comes from a texter. But I second this. You had a frosé.
Yes.
That means that you can't go back to beer, and all the other alcoholic beverages that you had are now canceled out.
Why?
By the frosé.
Why?
Because the damage is done. That's right, Robbie.
I just have to have frosé the rest of my life?
Yes. I'm just saying, for that night, if you, like when you said to me, I had other drinks, nope.
Like you can drink all the beer you want. We drink that one frosé. You're always gonna be a frosé drinker.
That's
what
right.
they say.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I really don't feel I don't feel bad about this at all. Drinking the frosé. Robbie, what do you got?
Yoel Romero.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you can also tag team this with Stylebender too for the Snooze Fest fight they put up. Yeah. But Yoel Romero, he tried to apologize, saying, you know, this is not what people paid for. But
did you expect him to stand and trade with you?
The people pay pay-per-view for really fight, not for this. The people, the fighter need to respect the people pay. The people pay because the people want to say, see the good fight. Not like this. That's what I come to here because I know the people pay. The people working a lot. You need the respect for the people. The people are working a lot and pay pay-per-view. For what? For fight. No running. So you want to see running, go to see the Usain Bolt.
Sorry, Yoel, but the damage is done, my friend.
The fight was boring. I don't know what to tell you, Yoel. You know I love you. I love Yoel Romero.
He really does sound like Bane.
I love him. I love him so much, but that fight was boring. And it was a house money fight. That was the thing that bothered me. Like, you weren't supposed to get that title shot. I would just go in there. I would wreck shop on that
Go after him.
Go after him.
You got nothing to lose. You could end up with a title you didn't even deserve to fight for.
Right. So
it was probably fitting because the fight before, maybe a Hall of Fame classic, and then, you know, maybe the bill was due. You had such a fun time watching the fight before that the other fight, the main event, had to offset the previous fight.
We always do that. Like, we watch the undercard and go, ooh, this card's nice. And then we get to the main event and they're like,
Just like bare knuckle brawling, you know, the incidental elbow in the main event. No contest.
Somebody says that I can still have Shirley Temples under the Froze umbrella. Not alcoholic, though, right?
No, it's not.
Interesting. I got another one. Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters saying that he's not worried about fitting in with the Lakers because he's always had a bond with LeBron James. Dion. My guy. Philly cheese. All right?
Philly cheese.
One of the coolest shots in Heat history. The winner against the Warriors. Listen. Damage is done, my friend. Look, it's great that you're back with the Lakers, but LeBron ousted your ass from Cleveland, so the bond obviously wasn't that strong.
That's him clapping for the ball.
That's him clapping for the ball. So
No, don't forget the
whoop, whoop, whoop. So I appreciate that Dion Waiters wants to go out there and he wants to say, oh, no, I'm not worried about it. LeBron and I have always had a bond. He's the one who broke LeBron to Cleveland. He knew it before everybody else. But Dion.
It's Leroy before Leroy.
Dion. Damage is done, my friend. I also really don't understand why they need him. They seem fine. You got another one, Leroy, or is that it for today?
I'm good for the day.
I got one more.
Well, you have one more.
I got another one. Going to a party and then having the meal, then leaving immediately after, not socializing after you had a full plate of food.
Well, Robbie, if you only had one plate, you could stay a few minutes. But I'm more than sure that when you finally left, you just stopped chewing.
Damage
done, my friend.
Oh, I got one more. Dave McMenamin, who covers covers the Lakers. Dave McMenamin. Look, I appreciate that everybody yesterday was campaigning for LeBron James to win the most valuable player of the league. And I'm not even saying you're wrong. Maybe he is the most valuable player. That's fine. But you don't have to throw a little extra cheese on it yesterday on the jump where you say, also, we have to consider that LeBron dealt with the China controversy this year.
Self-created.
Tragedy with Kobe Bryant passing away, and he's covered more than Giannis. First of all, that's you guys wanting to cover him. That ain't LeBron's problem. Second of all, you don't get to add MVP points to LeBron James because there's more of you around him. The damage is done, my friend. He's either going to win the MVP on being a good basketball player or he's not. You don't get to have bonus points because LeBron James didn't want to dip his toe in the China controversy.
I will say this. Although what you said is accurate, if they don't like you, you don't win. I don't care how great a basketball player
Well, he did. I mean, he did lose out in 11 to Derrick Rose because they didn't like him.
Right.
They punished him.
Right.
But also, I mean, his second best player is Anthony Davis, and I mean, Giannis's is Chris Middleton. So, I mean, I would say of all those things can be true. Those things can be true. Those things can be true that he has to deal with those things. He also has a top 5 player as a teammate, and Giannis does not.
Are you saying that Giannis should win MVP?
Oh, yeah, I think he should win MVP. Oh, you're on Team LeBron all of a sudden?
No. Hey, can I just get this -1 while we are in damages? We're done.
Sure.
Leroy, this weekend I attended the Day Wizards game, and at the end of the game, Bam and UD both gave me their towels. Guess which one was sweatier?
-1.
You know what, sir? -1 to you for reading it, and -1 to that texter for writing it. And also, guess what? Guess what, sir? For making a joke on UD's behalf
he said
after he gave you a gift.
What he was basically saying was,
-1.
is UD can't catch the coronavirus.
Listen to me.
Or he couldn't get the
-1.
coronavirus
No.
from UD's towel.
No. You know what that guy was saying? He wanted to make a jokey joke because Udonis doesn't need his towel. Guess what? That guy's banned.
-1.
I just banned him. I just banned him.
No.
I just banned him.
I unbanned him.
I banned him. You're
I unbanned
banned.
him. I take all jokes.
I got one more damage done, my friend.
Oh,
Same
okay.
guy, Yoel Romero, again.
Oh, again.
This time, he's running on the sand to show that Israel Adesanya didn't mess up
I
his
saw
leg.
that too. I'm like, why are you running on the sand, bro? Take a break.
Damage is done, my
Damage
friend.
is done, my friend.
Damage is done,
Look,
my
Yoel, it's great. What do you think? You're gonna get a judge's scorecard because you're doing some beach workout? Go put your feet in a lazy boy. Who cares? The fight's over. Doesn't matter. I'm not a guy who says a guy should win a fight off a damaged leg anyway. Who cares? Damage is done, my friend. Anyway,
Damage
that's our
is
favorite
done, my
game.
friend.
Damage is done, my friend. We come back. Rob will get you caught up in your headlines. Chris Drieger, my God. This guy's good. I mean, whoa.
What?
He's good.
Better than what you had.
I don't know. Let's not get crazy.
This year he's been better. I don't know what to tell you.
He gets to play in 10%
Over a
of the
career,
games.
over a career, would you say his resume is better than Bob's? No. But this year,
How are you?
he's been better.
Not great, Bob.
Back after this.